Today we are back with a tree services series on the Windchaser map. The job for today is to remove a few tall trees near a house. We will be using a variety of equipment including a 2011 Ford F550 bucket truck, a GMC 2500 Denali, gooseneck dump trailer, and a John Deere Skidsteer. Now for this job we will be using the bucket truck to get up in there and cut the tree down in pieces. We'll use the Skidsteer to load them up in the dump trailer, and I think we'll probably have a full trailer load worth of wood. Let's hop here in the F550, get it warmed up, and then we'll get the Denali ready to go with the Skidsteer in the trailer. Now this will be my first video using the new Follow Me mod. I really do like this since we could drive both truck setups over to the job site. Now this John Deere Skidsteer is new to the game. It came out just a few days ago and this will be our first job using it. It is small, only has a limited amount of horsepower and hydraulic power, but it should be just good enough to move some wood instead of doing it by hand. Let's hop in this and get it loaded up. Now I do like the smaller size of the Skidsteer, has a lighter footprint on the property on the grass, and I really wanted to give it a try. We'll get the Follow Me mod ready to go here now. I really do like this mod. I used it quite a lot back in 17, and now I'm excited to be using it here in 19. So we'll get both trucks ready to go, and we'll head on out. Now this F550 bucket truck is new to the game. I'm very excited for it. We did previously have an F750 tree truck, bucket truck with an area for the wood chips, but I really do like just having the bucket truck. I think this will be a little bit more maneuverable, lighter footprint, and just easier to drive around town. And not all the jobs do we grind up the wood. That is so cool. We could hear the Duramax there. That is one awesome engine in that Denali. Now I have been getting quite a lot of comments asking me to use more and more truck brands, not just Fords, and my goal is to use more GMCs, Chevys, even some more Rams as well. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below. My day's been a bit busy so far, but it's been pretty good. I'm excited that I'm back in school just about a month and a half in, and I've so far been enjoying it. There has been quite a lot of homework, but once you get it done, you can kind of rest, relax, and watch some great YouTube videos. Now one thing about this 550 bucket truck that I will look into doing is adding a few stabilizers. I think having stabilizers at the front and at the back of this bed will help give extra stability, especially when you're 30 feet up in the air as well. And we have arrived. So this is the property. I think we'll first get everything ready to go, and we'll get a rough outline of where the trucks will be parked. That looks good right about there, and we'll deactivate this. Now I do want the truck and trailer in the driveway. I don't want to be hopping this curb every time we have to load the trailer with wood. If you'd like to see more tree services, let me know down below by leaving a like, and what job should we do next. I haven't done one of these videos in a month and a half, and I'm excited to be back removing some trees. Now I won't park all the way in the driveway, just out there I think is all we really need. We'll get the Skidsteer warmed up here, and then we'll take a walk around of the job. The trees we are removing here at this job include this 40-foot pine, and then we do have two 40-foot pines over here as well. You guys can see quite a lot of dead branches on them. Hopefully we get all of them removed, but we'll first start out with this one here. Now we'll get the F550 here in position. I do want to get those strobe lights going. Those are just so cool. And let's kind of fully extend this, and then we'll do the other section. I think my favorite aspect to tree services is these bucket trucks, wood chippers, and all that cool tree removal equipment you get to use out at these jobs. Now let's kind of see if we could get this fully extended out. Now this goes just around 30 feet high, so we'll have a big piece coming off the tree first, but I don't think we'll have a problem there. Now I am trying to get the truck as high as we can to help out with that. A little bit of positioning we have to do, and I think right about there looks to be good. Awesome, we're up here now. We'll get out these steel chains and we'll get cutting. Now I do want to cut these at an angle so that they slide right off. I think that's going to be a little bit easier than to cut them flat as well. And there goes, slides right off and away from the house. That was a pretty good controlled fall there. Now we do have to lower ourselves back down, and it's pretty easy to do. Actually, right about there looks to be good. We'll cut them in 5 to 6 foot lanes. That way we don't damage the grass as they come falling down. And when you don't cut them at an angle, they almost do not want to slide off. Went a little bit too far away there, but it's just so easy to maneuver. And fall. Looks like that does not want to fall. That is okay. And we'll do one more cut here before. Actually, yeah, one more cut, and then we'll get out of the bucket truck. I'd like to thank all of you guys for the continued support here on the daily videos. I really do enjoy uploading every single day here to YouTube. It's a great hobby, great passion of mine, and I really do appreciate all of the support. Now, I think we'll keep the bucket truck just like this. We'll just move it out of the way, and that way we don't have to fold that down because that takes quite a bit of time. But to be realistic, we'll actually bring the bucket down. That is awesome. We got out a bucket right on the ground there, but we'll make this final cut, and then we'll see what this skid steer can do. Looks like we have some pieces that don't want to fall off, but we'll be able to just move those. Now we will be building a tree services shop within the next week and a half. That will be pretty exciting, finally getting a shop for this series. I actually had a tree services shop all the way back in 15, and it's nice to be here in 19 doing one. And this shop will be nice. We'll probably start out with a small fleet and build our way to a big company that does so many things. Now the goal here with the Tree Services series is to be a company that goes around town and does tree removal jobs, removes trees that have fallen on houses, things like that. Not really like a big logging operation, a company that kind of cleans up fallen trees around the town is the easiest way to summarize our job. But I really want to see what this John Deere skid steer can do. I started a few days ago and thought we just had to give it a try, really see what this thing can do. Now I'm not sure some of these pieces will be a bit heavy for it, but it's all worth trying out. And this is pretty cheap and affordable since it is older as well. Oh yeah, so far looks like the grapple and everything's pretty good hydraulic wise. It is pretty old-fashioned here on the inside, but that's okay. We have what's needed to get the job done. Now this dumb trailer here is by far one of my most popular trailers to use for any job. Not only it's a gooseneck, it hauls a ton, and we can haul material with it, or even debris like these. This upcoming weekend will be pretty exciting for the homeowner series. We do have a pretty special video probably coming Friday for you guys, and then we have the usual projects to do around the house. Now I will be looking into doing some hauling videos. Really want to get back into hauling and really using the semi-trucks, the little boys, and doing different jobs in different towns and maps. But this dump trailer, I think we'll get a full load with all the debris and wood we have. Now to speed up this process, it would be nice to pick up a few pieces in one grapple, but I really don't want to push this skid steer. If we push it too far, we could blow a hydraulic line, get oil all over, and then we will have to try to muscle it by hand. This GMC Denali looks so cool. Let me know down below, guys, if you did have to choose between Chevy and GMC, which one would you choose? General Motors makes both trucks. They are very similar, but they do have some big differences design-wise. And we could attempt to do it. I don't think the grapple will be able to grab two. Nope, only grabs this one. Now I have noticed here the hydraulics are a little bit slower for kind of moving of the main arm, but other than that, I mean, this skid steer is working out so far for us. The traveling speed is pretty good, and we actually do have to come back here with a stump grinder, and actually we have quite a lot of stump grinding jobs to do, so I think that might be its own video altogether. We will definitely be adding this John Deere here to the Tree Services series. I really do like it, and like I have touched upon, a smaller skid steer like this is all we really need to move some wood. And it's stuck there in the grapple. Let's see, there we go, we finally got it to come off. This is going to be one heavy load for the Duramax. Alright, I will clean up those few pieces there off camera, but we'll get on to the next one. Hop in the bucket truck and see if we could get that cleaned up as well. Some of these smaller ones I will put 2 or 3 in the grapple to speed it up, but the big heavy ones was the main one I really wanted to get out of the way first. Up next we have this one. It is a bit close to the house, so we will try to cut it in a way that kind of falls right in the perfect area for us and not towards the house anymore. But we'll hop up here in the bucket and we'll go all the way up. Perfect. And timber. Now when we are cutting these, we are making sure nobody's down there because that won't be safe. And looks like it's actually, wow, that is one big tree. We'll cut it in half, and that should also have just both fall. There we go, right off, and perfect area. Now that is interesting to see that the other piece did not fall. I've really found a great way to kind of move this bucket around without having to do too much movements to get it the position we wanted. But wow, that piece must have hit the ground so hard that now it wants to fall right on us. So we'll see if we can cut it here and kind of move out of the way really quickly. There it goes, sliding off. Wow, not the best cut, I guess. Trees are pretty unpredictable, so I can understand how and why that kind of fell that way. And there they all go crashing down. We'll make one more cut here with a bucket truck, and then that's it there. We'll probably come back tomorrow for the last and final tree. Perfect, and we'll get this folded down. I really do wish you could do multiple different moves at the same time, but that's okay. And I really do like this bucket truck, and we'll definitely continue to use it. Look at that, that's just so great, and everything's good to go on this now. Now I think it would be pretty sweet to have a crane come out here and use a crane to kind of lower down some big heavy oak trees and things like that. So I do have some pretty cool ideas, and I can't wait to try them out in upcoming videos. We'll get the gate closed on this, and let's kind of see. I would really prefer to move the trailer kind of sideways a bit, so we'll give that a try. Usually I don't keep equipment running, but I do like that, especially when only a few minutes we are outside of it. But let's kind of see, can we get it turned just enough to make loading easier? And yeah, look at that. Goosenecks are very maneuverable, and I really like that feature. And it looks like we got that. So I will continue to clean up this tree here off camera. But it was a pretty successful day getting to the new John Deere skid steer, the GMC Denali, and the new F550 bucket truck. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more tree services and other videos. And subscribe for more.